16 British businessmen, to be followed by 17 more, have left London by plane to talk business with the Chinese Reds, mind you. The men, representatives of leading British industrial, banking, and trade firms, will try to drum up more trade with the Chinese Reds. Well, at once buxom beauty, the British actress Simone Silva has entered a hospital in Hollywood for treatment. She told newsmen worry over her movie contract had brought on a nervous sickness. Her agent has claimed that he spent $54,000 on her career, and he suspended her for failing to lose weight. He should be happy tonight. She claims she lost 23 pounds in 6 weeks. Neighborhood note, the ladies of the Lutheran Hospital Auxiliary are planning to hold a luncheon card party and bazaar at the Edmondson Village Hall on the 12th, beginning at 12:30 noon hour. Proceeds for the hospital clinical laboratory, and there will be door prizes as well. We remind you again of our Gunther scoreboard football contest. Only 2 more weeks to go. Hope you enter. Contest number 5 now going on. Present temperature 40 degrees. Vince Bagley next downstairs on radio. My deep friend, dear friend here, Mr. Herndon, next on television. Hope you'll join us at 10:30 Gunther time tomorrow. Till then, good night for Gunther. Gunther's got it. Got everything.
What's a good word, Gunther?
Gunther Brewing Company, Baltimore.
Atlantic keeps your car on the go, 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 go for business, go for pleasure, go in any kind of weather, go, go. Atlantic keeps your car on the go, 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 Atlantic.
Well, good evening. Time for the weather brought to you by Atlantic. Today has been another one of those days because we're basking under a very powerful high-pressure system that's dominating the entire country. More about that in a moment. Here's the way it looked today in Baltimore, just generally beautiful. With a high of 48, a low of 36 for the city, a present temperature of 40 degrees, and it'll be even more beautiful and warmer tomorrow. The big news is right down here, the barometer, which we usually don't pay too much attention to unless it's doing something. Right now it's steady, but it's steady at 30.69, which happens to be the highest pressure recorded since 1932 for the month of November. That's 22 years. We haven't had nearly as high pressure in the month of November. I suppose if it got any higher, your ears would begin to pop or something. Of course, if you have trouble with popping ears, all you have to do is yawn. And if you have trouble yawning, all you have to do is stay tuned. Joe Krogan will be on in just a few minutes. The reason for it all is right here. Up in Pennsylvania, there is a very, very deep high, and very near us it is, so that it will not be increasing. The pressure will not be increasing appreciably as it moves southward. Now, this high is dominating the entire eastern two-thirds of the country, and for the entire country, we can write fair, except for Brownsville, Texas, which happened to have a shower at 7:30 this evening. Fair for the entire country, which is quite a record for the day. And making records these days is not only the weather, but our favorite subject, this one right here. Of course, I'm talking about New Atlantic gasoline. And the big news, the big headlines everywhere these days is the simple fact that New Atlantic gasoline is now high octane at the price of regular. Now, this means a lot of very wonderful things for both you and your car and your pocketbook. Because, first of all, the octane rating of New Atlantic gasoline has been stepped up to a new high. That means you get better, smoother, knock-free performance than ever. Faster starting, even in cold weather. Easy hill climbing. And, of course, the price has been kept at that same regular low level. So just remember, next time you see that red and white Atlantic sign, drive in and fill her up with New Atlantic gasoline. Now, high octane at the price of regular. Okay, that should be the Weather Bureau checking us on tomorrow's forecast. Thanks a lot, Earl. Hi, Saul. Any change since I talked to you last, boy? Well, what about it for Baltimore? What can we expect tomorrow? You said something about a rising trend. What'll it be? High tomorrow for Baltimore, 58, low tonight, what? 34 downtown, and in the 20s. My goodness, say about, what, 23, 25? Oh, my goodness. Really chilly out there in the northern suburbs. For the area around Salisbury, what's it going to be? 57, low, 26 tonight. And for Hagerstown, 56 tomorrow and low tonight, 22 tonight. And winds southeast to south, increasing to 10 to 20. Not, what are they right now, about? About 5 miles an hour. And I understand it's still going to be sunny? Thank you, sir. Oops. We'll stick old Saul up there yet. And thanks a lot, Saul. We'll be calling you tomorrow night. And thank you, too. We'll see you tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Right after Baxter's newscast, and once again, we'll come your way with the weather. Brought to you, as usual, by the Atlantic dealers, those boys who keep your car on the go.
Atlantic keeps your car on the go, the go, the go, the go, the go. Ooh-ah! Atlantic.
He works hard, relaxes easy, and his favorite drink?
What do you think?
A tall, cool glass of milk.
Have a glass before you turn in tonight.